Hello and welcome. My name's Sufyan. I'm a small business owner and I've created the Non-Exec Directors Club for people just like you. Small business owners who want to do much more than just survive. We've created 3 videos, this is the first of the 3, and in today's video what I want to do is share a couple of things with you. First of all, tell you a little bit about me and my story in business, and secondly, share a couple of business insights that I hope will be of use. So where did it all begin? Well, my background for the last 25 years has been in business. I've read books, videos, gone to seminars, etc., personal development books, concentrating all the time on getting better at business. It's a passion of mine. I worked for 3 FTSE 100 companies, and the first company I worked for started off as a graduate trainee, having got a degree in business. I worked in various departments, and after 13 years ended up running a £100 million plus business with thousands of staff. I had 10 meetings for people when they were in different departments, just to see how they operate and try and cherry pick the very best of the people around me. Now, I worked really hard at this and got to the boardroom level where people were making these big decisions, and got a great understanding of what business was like in the corporate world. If we wind forward, I then ended up with my own business. I was always entrepreneurial, I ended up with my own business. And 12 years further down the line, I've now generated over £20 million worth of sales for myself and the businesses that I've run. So that's my story. Let's share a couple of business insights. A few years ago, I asked 6 friends of mine to come round. I did a presentation for them in my offices and said, I've got this new business idea and I'd like to pitch it to you. So I pitched this business idea, I was really excited about it. To a man, when I finished the presentation, all my friends said, well, it hasn't got legs, I wouldn't invest in this at all. Great. Then one of my friends said, you know what? Out of the last 2 years, it's one of the most enjoyable afternoons I've spent at work. And people started laughing. I said, I'm pleased I amused you. And then no, another guy said, in all seriousness, I've really enjoyed it as well. And as we talked, what we realised was that running a business is a lonely thing to do, even if you've got a business partner. And that was interesting. So I went away from that and thought, this is interesting. It's not just me that feels a bit lonely running a business. And I got myself on a programme where there was other business owners on a business development programme. I found it really interesting meeting other business owners where we could share information that we couldn't share with our own staff, and we all had staff at the time because we were from manufacturing backgrounds. The next thing that I realised as I'm talking to people and looking at myself in terms of my own skill set, and I was dedicated to this, is that there was areas of the business which I was really weak at. You know, from an administration point of view, I was really weak. And everybody I met, there was always one area at least, and often much more than one area, and there is with me, where we weren't experts in and we weren't good at. So the other thing was, I understood that running a business was lonely. The next thing was that I forgave myself. Forgave myself that I couldn't do all these things. Because before I forgave myself, what I was trying to do all the time was work harder at these things. Work harder, work harder, work harder. Now, if simple hard work and common sense was all that you were needed, the statistics wouldn't look the way that they did. 80% of people who start a business with their dreams and hopes invested in that wouldn't fail within 5 years. In the following 5 years, another 80% of those that remain wouldn't fail as well. It's not as simple as that. So it's too difficult. So what I ask you to do is forgive yourself. I've got 3 small boys, 10, 8 and 5. And they saw Usain Bolt, the Olympic runner, on the television a few weeks ago, and said to me, Daddy, could you beat Usain Bolt in 100 metres? No, I don't feel embarrassed about it. I couldn't beat Usain Bolt, I don't think you could either. I wouldn't even try. The fact is I can see the time he runs in, etc. And I was never an Olympic athlete, I was never a sprinter. Couldn't get anywhere near him. Yet when I look at other business owners, it's easy to think that what they're doing is they're doing everything. They're doing everything perfectly. And they're not. Now the answer, probably for you, is not to work harder. The answer is probably to work smarter. Now in the next video, what I'll cover is what the corporates do to get around this problem. Because they have the same problem. And what I ask you to do is to get help. So first of all, you understand that it's lonely running a business, even if you've got a partner. Everybody's in that same situation. And secondly, to forgive yourself. You cannot do everything. It is not possible, and nobody does. So, thank you for watching. The next video will be out in a couple of days' time. I hope you enjoyed that too. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.